Right. I think my mic's good. Looks good. I realized I wasn't set to my mic, but should be all good. Have my filters working, and we're about 40 something seconds away from, I think, our second match of Hitman Bingo 2. I'm sure In4Fun is live, so I will give him a refresh. Yeah, first time heading to the Isle of Scale. And yeah, could be a quick one, could be a slow one. It's hard to say. Could get some tough lines. Yeah, this is first appearance for In4Fun and Matty. They are in winners bracket round 1. And yeah, not much more to say other than that. It is first to 3 points, and we're going to be starting off with a non-lockout. It means both players can collect the same tile. We'll change up for the next round. And yeah, I can see the players eyeing up completely different starts. Good spot, Joker. Matty going for Chapel, In4Fun going for Keep. And we have our board. I won't run through it, but I will point out any lines myself. I think that would be pretty good to go for. If anybody in chat has any lines they like, let me know as well. I don't mind the one on the right. Collect fish, meaty bone winch, rat poison ceremonies. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, could be interesting. We're going to see Matty in pretty fast. Don't know how they plan. Can you get past these guards with a loud pistol? Because I assume it'll have to be subsonic, otherwise he cause a panic. Nice peekaboo from In4Fun. Yeah, really smart grab here. Haven't seen this grab actually. There's the manual winch on Matty. That's one tile done already. He can't claim that, but he'd probably want to not rip first. But he accidentally runs into the MOC and the Custodian, so that's going to be a rip anyway. The In4Fun has probably the most powerful disguise, you could say, on scale now. I'll also get some audio from the players. There we go. And we see In4Fun getting 2 tiles. He has the Cannonball collected, and he's collected the safe combination code. He's very likely going for row 2. Yeah, they're going for a line 420. 2 lines in this one. I think, to be honest, the rules the rules still go beyond maybe, yeah, 2 lines. And technically, isn't it 11 tiles, I want to say? You got to get in the end, however. But yeah, most people go for lines anyway. Oh, it's 10 tiles? Oh yeah, Fanium went for 11 last time, didn't he? That was my issue. Yeah, just 2 lines will suffice. Fanium set the new standard for me. 10 tiles in there. 9 technically, yeah. Yeah, currently it looks like In4Fun is just waiting a little bit for this radio into the bathroom, which is a tiny bit faster than radio room. But the guard will wait outside, but of course you can box her. No specific kill needed. Sorry, 420. Yeah, I confused myself. Fanium confused me. It's a confusing one. Yeah, 9 makes sense because we did see 2 diagonals, and if you want to avoid that extra tile, then I'm sure 2 lines. Any 2 lines, I think 420 is the answer to that. It can be 10, it can be 9. Yeah, 2 lines. See what Matty's going for. It did trigger the MOC. This is always a bit scary. Luckily, the Custodian is not. Pretty nice double KO there from Matty. Did get the Master of Ceremonies tile and is going to get a kill onto Zoe. Internet or the servers are insanely slow for Matty. Look at that, still hasn't updated. To be fair, the game doesn't even know that she's dead, so I don't blame Matty for checking. She's still not dead, according. There we go. Wow, that was the longest delay I've seen in a while. Yeah, you had to do a double take there. In4Fun is going for this Raider now. I think some Matty was a dropping. Yeah, the winch manually again. Looks like Matty is going to be going for column 5, and In4Fun's going for row 2. Not full knowledge yet, but there we go. We do get some knowledge on that. In4Fun got the pacification with a shovel. So he will have to grab an apple, forklift, blow up a gas heater, the donations list, portcullis manually, which is pretty out of the way, but not too bad, and the meaty bone. But we don't know Matty's second line yet. We can assume that's either going to be a diagonal from top right to bottom left or one of the rows, so he can avoid that extra tile. Let's see what In4Fun could be going for next. There is a list of donations, making that second row look pretty nice. Matty has a couple of options still until we see this row. He's going to lockpick his way into where the burial robes are. There's a fuse box turned on, and there is the tile for him as well. Portcullis is the gate. Pidgey, the one that's by the two guards down by the kind of dining area or the drinking area by the bar, right beneath Matty right now. Two guards there. Yeah, it's good for some contracts. Can be a bit annoying. Next to garden chapter in the dictionary. There we go as well. In4Fun getting the forklift. Now, In4Fun still has 4 tiles left. Still has Zoe to deal with. Meanwhile, Matty is going for row 5, column 5. Does have some different ones. Has to get some unique ones like knock someone down with the cheeseburger, like rat poisons and poison the kitchen pot, which is a nice combo, getting the rat poison and poisoning the kitchen pot, but depending on the order, would be very annoying. Now, what is In4Fun going for? Has a cannonball. Oh, and that was a scary ragdoll there. I think MattySpice is eyeing up this gas heater lamp. Yeah. That's a scary one to go for. A lot of NTKs, and yeah, In4Fun is going for the gas heater as well. Very nice one. Smart knockout as well for In4Fun. Only one tile left in his column 1 now. You know, Matty's probably heading to the kitchen. Probably to get the fish if him. Fish could be here. I'm honestly so bad at scale, but there is the pot as well. Yeah, the fish is in the little freezer area, I think. I think we're going to see In4Fun dropping the portcullis. Here's a scary one. There's a fish for Matty. It's going to be the first name of that tile. Not too far behind, to be honest, for Matty. He has one target down as well, but he has 5 tiles left to claim, whereas In4Fun still has 3. Has a bit of a tactical pause, probably making sure. Maybe some notes on how to avoid the NTKs. There's 2 guards. Maybe there's a better portcullis. And yeah, this one at the front. It's pretty nice, but it isn't a legal action. That's not going to work. And all of a sudden, this tile becomes a bit of a problem. True, Chris. In4Fun could have been the one actually to make the scale tile, so it would be unfortunate for him to forget the method. Kind of tasting his own medicine. Yeah, exactly. Matty, meanwhile, is getting ready to poison the pot still, I think, but both players pausing right now. Putting up Mr. Freeze as we speak. Yeah, both players really not sure right now. The In4Fun. I honestly don't know at this point. Is he going for the kitchen pot now? Matty is back though, however. A little bit of whoosh, but Matty does have to get the meaty bone, I believe. And yeah, I think you're right, In4Fun did miss the apple. Yeah, both players going for the meaty bone, it seems now. It's in the cellar, I think. MattySpice having a bit of uncertainty with the map right now. He was right next to it and he sees it now. Make sure there's. I love seeing people unlock doors illegally and then turn around to check if there's anybody there. Just the order of operation always. It's hilarious. Yeah, In4Fun, 2 tiles left. Apple and portcullis, which has to be done manually. Still, some pretty scary tiles. Can rip you if done incorrectly. Let's see. In4Fun does have to deal with an opposite target to Matty as well, which will be interesting. The timing as well. Because I feel like Sophia could be a little bit easier to get on the timing than than Zoe, but I'm honestly not too sure. Well, In4Fun grabbing the gold idol. That's interesting. Is In4Fun changing up his line because of the difficulty based on the portcullis? He could be going for the top left, the bottom right diagonal, because of the fact he has to do MOC probably to get. And yeah, he is. He is going for that diagonal. Going to change it up. The MOC is going to happen anyway, so good tactical play, I think, from In4Fun. Didn't want to risk the tile. I think In4Fun's going for full board. Yeah, I do like the decision from but yeah, he did forget Apple. So that's a big time loss for him going all the way back just to knock somebody out with it. Love that pistol shot from In4Fun. Oh, he has Apple in his inventory. Y'all tripping. Annoying orange. Yeah, literally has an apple in his inventory right now. I didn't catch the grab either, but a tactical pause for Matty. Yeah, not that much left then, you could say, for In4Fun. He could get out pretty soon after getting this kill onto Zoe. Does have one more body to dump. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where the apple was grabbed, but nonetheless, there is one in his inventory. That's all that matters. He's not going to box that body. Finding it very close. Okay. Hasn't triggered it yet. For some reason, I thought it was triggered, whether it was a pistol shot or not. Yeah, should be okay for time. Yeah, I agree, Pidgey. We just didn't see him grab that singular one. Risky camera shot there from Matty. And get a bit scary when you shoot in a legal disguise, especially in your helicopter. Does get it. And Matty's still not too far behind. Needs 2 more tiles. A gas heater lamp, cheeseburger, soft, knockout. And 1 kill, which is almost identical to In4Fun, who just got his tile for MOC as well, which is pretty nice one. Oh, look at this. I don't know why I'd be worried that some kind of what's even the word? Telepathic information would have passed out of the room because of that soft knockout. It looks pretty good for In4Fun. I think that's going to be him finishing and taking the first 2 points of first appearance on Hitman Bingo 2. You throws an apple at you, then a brick, then breaks your neck. Yeah, that's personal. If you have to do 3 actions to do it, but yeah, very nice. Pretty close in the end. And I see In4Fun saying in chat of Hitman Bingo, who the hell added portcullis? Yeah, really close. I would have loved to see them align a little bit nicer. Interesting from Matty there with the double action. Oh, you're gonna have to get in that box, Manny. Get in the box, Manny. Get in the box. And that's an illegal action, so don't get in the box. We saw that earlier for Linux Penguin. They're just panicking to get in the box. It ain't good. Left it a bit too late. And yeah, it's nice to see In4Fun speak about how he changed up his line in the end because of the difficulty of the portcullis, but yeah, it was definitely a good round. We're moving on to Hokkaido, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. No, we are going to Hokkaido, and it's going to be lockout this time. Everybody doesn't know what that is. Once a tile is claimed, even if you rip, that tile is still claimed by you. So it is really a bit of a race. You see an easy tile or some that are in like perfect sequence, you want to get in as fast as possible. So even if you rip 20 seconds in, you've claimed like 3 tiles that are really easy. It makes it more difficult for your opponent. They got to change up their strat as well. Okay, we are going to Hokkaido pretty soon now. I'm going to check the exact time is 27 past the hour. We're about 24 and a half now, so 2 more minutes till Fighter comes along. Yeah, for lockout, claim 10 tiles with green or yellow guns, finish with SA, and if you restart, all your tiles get half claimed. And if you actually change up your starting location, you also have to reset all your tiles. Yeah, hopefully our players prepared for this one, because this is a very punishing variation on bingo if you don't seize the moment at the beginning. We saw it with our first opener match earlier today, Linux and Fanium. Fanium getting 4 or 5 tiles in the first 2 minutes of his run and getting a target down, and that just made it a bit more difficult for Linux to go up and do like some piano pacification, getting the stalker disguise. Just makes it a little annoying, but nonetheless, you don't want to bump in too quickly. Yeah, we are about a minute away. Matty does need to win this if we want to go to a decider, and they don't want to get bopped down into lower bracket in their first match. Not the end of the days for them, but nobody wants to head down their first round, but half of them will be, besides Jokerj, who luckily got put in round 2. Alrighty, I think we're nearly there now. Shit on prediction for the first round, but no point doing for the second one now. Yeah, our board will be arriving in about 30 seconds. See Matty already practicing the gondola kill, which is definitely one of the best kills to go for on Yuki, because it is a suit start and you can get that kill done pretty quickly. And we see one of the actual uses for the lockpick on this map, cabinets, of course. Key hackers are the main thing you will use in this map, but lockpick nonetheless is actually useful. Okay, here we go. Let's check what we have for our board, and here we go. So I'll try my best to quickly look for a line that I think would be decent. Another poisoned cooking pot. Don't mind row 4. I think row 4 is okay. 3 disguises. Not too bad. Hiding the freezers there? Oh my god, yeah. Column 2. Become a resort security, collect the scalpel, become a chef, interact with the operations. Pretty okay. It's not a bad row or column at all. Yeah, In4Fun will do it for sure. And did In4Fun claim it already? Not sure why that got claimed, but will have to be done pretty soon. The Amos Dexter been claimed. I must be very far behind. I'm going to refresh quickly. Apologies if we miss a tiny bit of action, but I'd rather us be in sync with the board. And yeah, we must have dipped behind a tiny bit. And yeah, I didn't quite catch it, but I'll assume that it was performed by In4Fun, because we were a bit behind. So by the looks of it, really hard to say at the moment. There is no lines required on this one, but when it comes to the easy tiles, yeah, apologies, 420. It was a tough time to refresh. And we're going to get a tile here for In4Fun as well. Become resort security, I believe. There it is. There's a couple of easy tiles. You could see the vacuum cleaner being done. Yoga instructor as well. Shouldn't be too annoying based on the disguise they have. And In4Fun could head there right now. See Matty actually thinking about going for cameras, but decided not to. We go In4Fun, heading over here to the vending machine. Buy a can of sodas. That's third tile down for In4Fun. Now it's worth noting that In4Fun didn't go for the instant Yuki kill. It does make a little bit of a distraction for him during this. I think Matty wants to get this handyman, but I'm not too sure how this is going to work. Yeah, Sauna is going to be the approach for Yuki. I'm pretty sure it has to be. Not quite sure what Matty's going for. Propane, I'm trying to keep an eye out for where that might come in handy, but... Oh, I see it now. Bottom line, bottom middle. The icicles as well might be pulled off. Needs to be careful with the last one. Camera there. There's the third icicle. For MattySpice. They're looking pretty good for both players right now. Very close to each other. 4 and 5. In4Fun did get the scalpel when he was down here as well. Oh, really big whoosh for fun there, but does get in. Now has a pretty nice disguise. Now I wonder if any of our players are thinking about to become a handyman and blend in this handyman, which is very close to In4Fun. Just down those stairs, but decides not to. MattySpice does become the handyman. That locks that out for In4Fun. There is still the yoga instructor for In4Fun. And there's a distraction for him. Still a bit scary for Yuki here, and I think In4Fun realizes that. There is the yoga instructor now, and that is In4Fun on 6 tiles and Matty on 5. It is a race to 10. Look at this timing for Yuki. Worked out pretty nicely for In4Fun. He's going to hide behind his door, I'm guessing. Matty does get into the office. And there is the knockout onto Yuki. So In4Fun will very shortly have both kills down. Matty just gets the 2 kills down as I say it. I think Matty wants to go into the heart. But it's very tough to get in there, especially on a default loadout. It's still 4 or 5 more tiles left for both players. This is where you really gotta be smart because your opponent could be literally going to that tile as you run there, so make sure you have a backup. Here we go. Fire extinguisher, which is the bottom left tile for In4Fun. That can be done in probably a more secluded area. We didn't see a blend in as handyman from Matty. Is Matty also going for the fire extinguisher? Oh, and Matty actually might steal this tile. Did he claim it though? He did. Just before In4Fun. Wow. You love to see the rivalry alive. But In4Fun, like I just said, made it worthwhile regardless. And became a chef. So that is 1 tile for each of them. 7 tiles for In4Fun. 6 for Matty, getting very close. I think In4Fun thought that tile hadn't been claimed yet, but it actually has. So that action of blowing up the fire extinguisher just caused a bit of panic. Yeah, smart play from Matty. Oh, and I'm not quite sure what happened. Oh, a body was found. Yoga instructor was found for In4Fun. I looked away just for a moment at Matty by the dancing mat. And Matty nearly ripped as well. And all of a sudden, this is a really big lead for For fun. I think a panic maybe, Pidgey. I'm actually not too sure. And Matty rips as well. Poisoning the food right in front of the chefs, unfortunately. Wasn't crouched, I think, or maybe that doesn't work if you're not crouched. Oh, another rip print for fun. Yeah, we're back to square one after almost 10 minutes. We're going to see both the players not change their starting location because of the fact they would lose their tiles and they suddenly become free game to their opponent. So to keep those tiles locked in, they got to stick with their respective starts that they're going for. So In4Fun doing restaurant and Maddie going for suite. Oh, and In4Fun unfortunately rips again, going down the pipe. Handyman does not like that. Yeah, nobody has gotten the vacuum yet. Can be a bit of a scary one, but I do believe it's an illegal action to do. Maddie's going to be one of the first to get a tile back. Does have a target down as well. There is Ammo's texture for Maddie. But yeah, a lot to catch up on now. MattySpice collects the kill by bust, marks it down. 2 tiles for him. In4Fun has a lot to catch up on, but could speed up the process. Both players definitely know what they want to do. I do think Matty's stream is delayed, but we refreshed it like only a moment ago. And let's see, we've In4Fun doing a bit of waiting. Now I think In4Fun is planning on getting Portman for perhaps the Boston Portman suite. Not too sure. MattySpice is outside now though, however. Bit of a coin lure for In4Fun. This is going to take a while for In4Fun, however. And yeah, there's a guard who's going to make it a little bit more annoying. Oh, and a restart for In4Fun. Got a bit too close. Grabbed at the skies, and he's back to the beginning again. Matty getting the icicles again. Pretty nice tile to get. Same time, so the guards shouldn't be a problem. Did they drop the 3rd icicle there? I didn't catch the 3rd shot onto the 1 icicle. Maybe they got the one at the beginning because I didn't see them shoot that last one. But regardless, In4Fun has to catch up a lot now. Detroit become Amos Dexter. In4Fun trying to get Portman into the bathroom again. Oh, this is scary stuff for In4Fun. The door won't close either. A crazy subdue and the door closes for In4Fun. Oh my god. Oh, and red guns at the last moment as Portman turns his head. Oh, so unfortunate for In4Fun there. But Maddie is making moves. Trying to get more doctors to come over. I can't say I'm a fan of a subdue right here. So lucky that the one further away came for it, as he was looking away as a result. Very scary stuff. But yeah, In4Fun back to the beginning. Can't change the start, as I said. Has yellow guns as well, but those will be dealt with once he heads down to the morgue as well. Matty's halfway in his tiles. It's allowed to enter here. And it's going to decrease the temperature in the room. Which you don't see too often. It's 6 tiles for Matty. He does have 2 more that he claimed earlier that he doesn't have to worry about his opponent stealing. And let's see if Matty has any new tiles that he's going to go for. I see the air kill. So Matty has all the targets down, which is a really nice start. Like I said, 2 more tiles he still has to claim, and 2 to invent that he has to decide for himself which ones to go for. I was so worried Matty was going for an exit for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I saw him running towards the exit, but he's aware of the rules. Just my own mind. In4Fun does get the air kill for a shot. There we go. Activate expert mode as well on the console. Or Matty. That was one of the ones he already had, so we didn't have to worry about that. I'm curious what other tiles they may be looking at. Could have poisoned the cooking pot, but that did not work well for him last time. Could perhaps see the vacuum cleaner being done. Matty a tiny bit scared of the enforcer. We're going to see it blow up the fire extinguisher. Gets away with it. Hopefully no panic finding a body will cause him trouble. In4Fun, meanwhile, getting this resort security that's roaming the lower halls. 2 tiles down for In4Fun. Now, this is not going to go well for Matty if they try to shoot that. Oh. But Matty does get it. Scary as hell shot there. True glass. So it would have been a double shot. In4Fun also claimed a new tile, which honestly could be a good tactical play for In4Fun to avoid Matty getting it. Can't get into Portman Suite, and you can tell that Matty kind of wants that tile. Matty is on 9, however. There's 1 tile left to do. Then they can exit, and we could be moving to a decider. In4Fun gets hiding in the freezer, as I say it. Matty does have a medic rat poison. Oh, and In4Fun rips. Hooking the chef in the face by mistake. Please don't get another rip from Matty here. Does get away with it, and that is going to be the 10th tile claimed by Matty. Very shortly, I'm sure. There it is, and Matty pretty much scot-free can run to the exit now. Shouldn't be any panic that should cause anything to happen in this little run. And yeah, I think that's going to be a GG for Matty, and we're going to be moving to our first bingo decider. Very unfortunate rips for both players, to be honest. Fire extinguisher panic. Of course, Matty can't go for gondola, as it does not exist anymore. Did Matty just get a Discover Hokkaido? Running through a room there. Impressive, but yeah, it's going to be a GG to Matty. At the time of 8:27. Yeah, very unfortunate for both players there, but Matty was able to get back in quicker. And yeah, that will hurt a little bit for In4Fun because they were so close to finishing, but I'm excited for a decider. I can't even tell you what map it is. How small Kaido is. Yeah, 2-2. In4Fun, giving a little bit of frustration. I'm sure they were so close. Yeah, it looks like we may be going to Whittleton. And I will just make sure all is good. Players. Yeah, seems so. The score has been confirmed. We're going to Whittleton Creek non-lockout. At 49 past the hour, so a couple of minutes to go. I will do a prediction for this because why not? It is going to be a match point. Unless they draw. Prediction. Who will win the match? I'll do In4Fun and Matty. We'll go for 2 minutes. Yeah, prediction is live. Couple of minutes to go. I do need a bit of a break, I'm sure. Yeah, this can be a fast map. Hard to say. There is some annoying parts to it, of course. Yeah, we see it there 2 minutes away. Matty testing how to get hunted. And yeah, no time limit is a good point, Chris. So high is technically impossible unless they finish on the exact same frame. And the photo finish waits to that too. But yeah, it is all to play for now. One of these players will be going down to the losers bracket, so it really is an important match. Yeah, Wilton Creek can be a fast one. It is non-knockout, however, so if a title is claimed, you can claim it too. Matty. Throwing all the flash grenades, because why not? I hope we get the ace complication on this one. True, Pidgey. It would be kind of hype. Go tree. No, thank you. Not with complications. You have to run the route backwards. No colors. 4x4 aspect ratio. Bingo 9. All bodies hidden, no missed shots, no pacifications. If you get spotted by a camera, you must delete the evidence. If you shoot a bullet, it must hit an NPC and hit them in the head. It'd be pretty hype. Yeah, we're 10 seconds away now to this final bingo spin for both players. Matty realizes and does realize. And here we go. Please do let me know in chat if you see any good lines. They're gonna appear soon. Yeah, let us see. Looks like both players don't have the board, which is good. As long as they both don't have it, should be okay. It seems like the board just doesn't want to generate. Both players don't have it, so the timer will only start once they have it. You're getting bored. Oh, I hate it because I didn't say it. But a good one nonetheless. Yeah, both players are aware anyway, so it should be okay. Looks like Chris is the one getting locked out. I have to get rid of this goddamn roulette spin request. It's a comedic bit at this point. Like the Gordini Roy, your mic is off. I don't think anybody's used it for its intended purposes. Somebody run Nolan Electric James Explosion Accents battery. Whoa. That's a really unique joke, Joker. You should be really proud of that one. Seems like the admin is sorting it out. Our admin, Chris. Janus Tank is baddie. I don't know why that gave me a stroke trying to read that, but it actually makes sense. Many people at the reset speedrun card. Request a thumbnail while you're at it. If you have a reset my speedrun, you have like 10 thumbnails. But yeah, we're in no rush. Get this board to both players. Just a break. You got 42k points. We have our board. Let's say we got. Any easy ones straight out the gate? I would say column 4 looks pretty nice. And the diagonal, top left to bottom right, looks pretty nice. I'm no bingo expert myself. Oh, is he respinning the board? Ah, I love the singing fish. We're going to be having a new board at 55 past. Another break for them. To be fair, they didn't have any clarification that was going to appear randomly, so it's only fair in case somebody did pop away just for a moment. 3-minute poop break. I've stopped reading chat. 3 minutes is quick. I don't know about you. I guess if it's one of those days, you know. But 3 minutes is pretty fast. Fair play. Keep drinking that water, Pidgey. Ah, you just gotta change your diet. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I need to forget about these lifestyles. Yeah, it's up tree every time. It's the concerning part is you time it, not that you wear one. What do you mean not quick? What does 5 stars measure? It's not silent. I can't keep reading it. I need to close chat. I hate the fact silent is the rating. Pretty good though. Yeah, looks like we're all good. Making sure. Yeah, we're arrives in 50 seconds. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Match point for both players, decider. Really important round. Non-lockout, so getting in really quickly isn't that important, but I wouldn't tell you to not do it. Yeah, it looks like both players are ready as well. But yeah, like I said for the previous board, shout out in chat about what lines and columns you think. This is 2 lines again. So plenty of options. Gotta KO the witness beforehand. Tree Reaper. Alright, what we got? We have a bingo board. Imagine that. Some similar tiles, gotta say. Right, straight out the bat, what would people think? You see our center tile is the Root Ruby. Arcane Robes right next to it. 3 sinks, all of those could be done, I believe, in Alan West's house. That's not a bad one. Shovel as well. You're going to get that at some point because you're going to get a clue, very likely. Cigar box. Yeah, I don't mind row 3 at all. Apologies if there was a thing there. MattySpice boxing up Spencer. It's a good clue to get out of the way. Generator is still on, however. Doesn't matter though. In4Fun is going to be going for Janus pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about the approaches we're going to see from both players here. Turn on Janus's gramophone is a tile In4Fun could be looking at, and it does allow the target to be killed pretty quickly. And I do like column 3. I like row 3 as well. MattySpice just leg James Batty. That is the strat used in the IL Recce. It's the gramophone bringing Janus up to him. MattySpice is going to get the scare box as well. And does have the shovel in hand, so could get that tile. Hopefully brings the shovel with him, which he does. Muffin KO for In4Fun, style points. Oh, bit scary there for In4Fun. Decides not to get Gunter's disguise, because that is a line, or is a tile even. Pretty decent disguise to have, but if they don't need it, there's no point getting it, I suppose. Oh, I don't like that lockpick. I didn't see where that guy was looking, but does look okay. He's gonna enter downstairs now. Has to do a bit of hiding. Gunter does randomly stroll around the house, so if I'm not mistaken, so you do have to do a bit of hiding. Not sure if he can go into the garage, or somebody correct me on that. Matty, meanwhile, did turn on 3 sinks and pacified someone with a shovel. Looking pretty good on that end. That's the bodyguard disguise for In4Fun. And we see kitchen knives for In4Fun. Gets that tile. 2 kitchen knives very handily put there. We're going to see a muffin also placed on Janus's food plate. So it looks like In4Fun is going to be going for the diagonal. At the very least. Could be going for column 3 or row 5. But the diagonal, I would say, is pretty guaranteed at the moment. See blocking the mole holes. Now I'm surprised at that one. It means either the gramophone was just to get Janus, not for a tile. Yeah, In4Fun maybe going for column, sorry, not column, row 1, column 2. Whereas I'm pretty sure Matty's going for that row 3. Let's see, looks like In4Fun's going for the plumber, which is part of column 3. Yeah, you are correct, Oh, and In4Fun accidentally threw a A muffin at the plumber? Do not go for that knockout. And he should just not even be panicked. Yeah, lucky there from In4Fun. Oh yeah, and of course knock someone down with a muffin is of course a tile. I didn't catch that myself. Apologies, but yeah, that's a nice double. Yeah, not many tiles left for In4Fun already. He's only has 4 left. If he goes for the Root Ruby, which he hasn't grabbed yet. He is perfectly timing it up for Nolan Cassidy. And that's always a scary distance thing. Sometimes the information can get outside of the room. Seen it happen before. The Arcane Robes for Matty and the Root Ruby. And just a tiny bit behind. I apologize. I don't know how the streams are perfectly lagging behind. Nice challenge for Matty as well. Sake of the refresh. Of course, we get an ad. Apologies. Better to be in sync with him, however. In4Fun, meanwhile, has the shovel. It's going to get the second clue out of the way. Yeah, for play to Matty, rolling in that ad revenue. And we see them going up to Janus now, which is important to get. You got to kill the target. 1 clue left for In4Fun. And I would like to say 4 tiles left, as we see the 2 screwdrivers picked up and it's claimed as well. Yeah, a scooter, manhole, and a Root Ruby left. Meanwhile, I think Matty may be going for... I don't even know. I think column or row 3 and maybe row 5, but I can't say yet. There is the scooter blown up for In4Fun. I see that claimed. Could actually be going, yeah. For the stove then, however. To be quite honest, In4Fun could go for... Oh, and Matty ripped. I looked away for one moment. Did Matty accidentally use a lead pistol for that kill? My apologies for missing that, but seems like Chow was pretty quick for it. He was worried he might win it. I was just about to say, I actually believe In4Fun could essentially go for 3 lines here. Could get the pistol, could the manhole, could get Gardner, and even a stove. All pretty much within about 30-40 seconds of each other. Because a lot of the stuff is in this house, or near this house. The stove, the pistol, the gardener, just outside. Yeah, manhole and pistol will do it. So we'll probably just go for that. Doesn't need a clue, however. And it's definitely not over now until one gets out of here. Like, Gunter is roaming randomly, Chris, because of the fact Janus is dead. Yeah, he's just crazy. Just being chilling, exactly. Doesn't have to worry about the camera here. And just leave. Still needs the pistol, but as long as In4Fun doesn't rip, I think they are looking pretty good. Not even trespassing going up this pipe. It is hostile up here, however. A quick Rude Ruby now. Nobody should see any of those shenanigans. Now just an exit left. We see the tile claimed from In4Fun. And should be good to go at the front door. There's a manhole left. Surely nothing can go wrong. Claims it before opening it. Commendable. But yeah, GG's, I believe, for In4Fun, who almost hit 3 lines in the end. Kind of worked out because of that 2 mole holds, but they changed their mind halfway and Worked out pretty well. Yeah, very close. Would have loved to have seen Maddie's full route. So unfortunate that rip with the lead pistol. But yeah, not much more to say. Very good match. First decider. Very match for the first two. Fortunate for Maddie, we'll be moving down to the lower bracket, and In4Fun proceeds on to the next round. We can quickly check who In4Fun will be going against and who Maddie could potentially go against. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Can't interact with this for some reason. I will refresh it. And yeah, perfect. I might just cheat for this. But yeah, we have In4Fun moving on from the 4-2 win against Maddie. We'll be going against the winner of TK47 and Nezuko, which I think is taking place very soon, 9:15. At least my time, I believe, could be CET. And yeah, Maddie will be moving down to play against the loser of winners bracket 1.6, which is the match that's happening later on today. So Nezuko will face, sorry, not Nezuko. Maddie will face the loser of the TK47 game and Nezuko game, and In4Fun will play the winner of that game. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. With that, I'll also check what matches are coming up soon. This is the second match of the day. I think we have 2 more today, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see what we have. We have 420 and Yoshi. It's going to be a great game. 2 really good players. They are going to be playing at 8 o'clock. Like I said, I believe this is based on my time. So it's in about an hour on my account. Yeah, 47 Takas. And yeah, TK47 Nezuko. I think at 9:15. And then we have 2 matches tomorrow. Ini and Mika, another great game. Same with Random Person and Ike playing tomorrow as well. 2.5 hours between them. And then the day after, we have Crudy and Pidgey. The 2 amazing people rocking their Santa hats as well. Love all the Santa hats in the profile picture daily. Yeah, really good matches. And Joker's match is still to be determined because he rolled very unfortunately into round 2. He has to wait for a couple of winners. But yeah, I think with that, we are good. I will bring everybody over to... yeah, so unfortunate, Joker. I will bring everybody over to Gordiniwa, if anybody hasn't already. But yeah, catch you soon. Good match by both players, and we have some coming up very, very shortly, so keep an eye out for who's casting the 420 and Yoshi game. I'll catch you then.